FlOSSTUBE, welcome to Creative Women's Studio. Welcome back, everybody. It's good to be back. I don't like taking a week off because now I have so much to share with you. And I'm so busy that I was like, oh, I can't miss another week, but like I got a ton of things to do today. I'm working on the new releases for the expo. So, you know, the instructions and designing the cover and getting everything printed and everything ready. So, but I'm doing it anyway because I can't imagine taking another week off. So we've made it through the Super Bowl and we made it through Valentine's Day, and now we are into Lent. So wow, I feel like I've been gone longer than a couple weeks. So we went out of town for Valentine's Day, and it wasn't because of Valentine's Day. Some friends of ours were going up, leaving on Sunday and coming home Tuesday. And this was probably over a month ago that they invited us to go with them. And of course, I always say, yeah, I mean, of course, it sounds like fun. Let's go to Traverse City and spend some time up there. And then, you know, as it got closer and I realized like the timing of it, it's like, taking time off right now is not a smart thing to do. But I let it go and I had a great time. The pressure's on now though. So anyways, we had a great time. We came home Tuesday to 8 inches of snow. It was really strange because you would think further north there would be more snow. There wasn't. We came home to a lot of snow, and thank goodness Kyle cleared out the driveway for us so that we could pull in to our driveway. Anyways, I'll take the snow over the ice that so many in the South are getting, and you know, the folks in Texas, and it's just like, you know, whenever you think you have it bad or you complain about something, there's always someone worse off, you know, and it's like, my prayers go out to everyone that's suffering with no power and all the things that are going on. So count your blessings. They are plentiful. Okay. What else? So before we went to Traverse City, let's back up a week. I went to Stitches and Things in Fenton. I'm ashamed to say that I've never been there. Deb used to have her shop here in Davison, which I could be there in 7 minutes. But that was before I was even designing punch needle. So we're talking 15 or more years ago. She has moved out to Fenton and I adore her. She is wonderful and we love seeing her at market and everything, but that's pretty much the only time I see her. So my friend Donna, that is one of my amazing model stitchers, she was having something framed at Craft Gallery as I was. And she said, I know you're super busy. I'm going down to pick up my framed piece. Do you want me to pick up yours? And of course, I was like, that's so wonderful. So anyway, we met out in Fenton at Stitches and Things so that we could make the exchange and then go out to lunch and spend some time together. So hold on one second. So where was I? Oh, so anyway, at the end of this video, I will have photos and a video of my visit to Stitches and Things. And I have some haul here I'll show you later that I got there. So that was a great day. What else? Oh yeah, I have had like 5 models come back from my amazing model stitchers, and just last week I sent out 5 more to be stitched. The one I'm most excited about is Madonna and Child is the name of it, but it's, you know, Mother Mary and Baby Jesus, and I can't wait. Matthew Penton is stitching that for me, and the angel that I'm releasing at the expo, he stitched that as well. And so I asked, his mom stitches for me too. And so I talked to her, text back and forth with her, and I'm like, do you think Matthew'd be interested in doing this? Like, does he really want to do another intense stitch like that? But when he saw it, he was like, yeah, I want to do that. So I was like, I'm so happy, because I've wanted to get that stitch. I've had it designed, and I've had the floss pulled for it for probably a year, close to a year at least. So it's just nice to have that out, because I don't have a lot of model stitchers that want to do full coverage and confetti stitching. So when I find somebody that wants to do it, it's like, yes, it's awesome. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, it's Lent. I love Lent. I love Advent, but I love Lent even more. It's just such a good time to reflect on your life and where you can make changes and be a better person, and, you know, prayer and almsgiving and fasting. You know, it's good for the soul. It's good for the soul, and it just makes Easter such an amazing celebration. So I'm so happy it's Lent. Okay, I think that's it pretty much with life, other than just like I'm designing like crazy. I'm keeping up with my Whimsy 365, doing a sketch every day, which I've gotten so excited about my sketches that I've been making them into, like, I've been charting them kind of as I'm going, because I'm like, once I sketch it, if I love it, it's like, oh, this really needs to be a cross stitch. So then I scan it and I start charting it. So I've been doing a lot of that lately. Announcements. So it was brought to my attention by more than one person that Confederate Gray is no longer called Confederate Gray. It's just gray now. However, I do want to say this. When you go to a shop, they may still have inventory, and it may still have Confederate Gray written on it. So it could be confusing for a while. But if you're looking for Weeks Dye Works Confederate Gray, you know, ask for that and gray until all the Confederate Gray has been sold. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I know everyone's talking about Needlework Expo, but there's still confusion. So Needlework Expo is created by Janice of Noteworthy Needle. Janice is awesome. This is a huge undertaking for her, but because the Nashville Needlework Market that is held in Nashville by Yarn Tree and needlework retailer, they moved it from March. It's always in Nashville the first weekend of March. Well, they moved it to May for 2021. But because of COVID, they ended up canceling it. So we're not having a Nashville Needlework Market in 2021. I can't say for 100% sure, but in 2022, I'm going to guess it's going to be the first weekend of March again, because that's how it's always been. Okay, having said that, because it moved from March to May, you know, us designers were all used to a spring release, a big spring release. So Janice also, you know, her point was that what's so great about the Nashville market, it's not just the new releases, because we can do that anytime as designers, but it's about that face-to-face contact. It's about seeing the shop owners in person, visiting with them. It's about the designers seeing each other, because we only see each other once a year, and getting to visit. It's about running room to room when you get a chance to go visit with people. I mean, it's about that human contact, that face to face. So Janice thought, why not do a virtual online trade show? So basically, the 6th through the 8th of March, I will be in my studio. I will have all of my new releases with me. so that I can talk to them about it if they have any questions. But a shop owner can come into my booth or my room online, and I will be there live to visit. I just think it's such a cool idea. So thank you, Janice. Also thank you, Stephanie Webb of Lindy Stitches. She took on the social media aspect and has been keeping Instagram, you know, filled with designer sneak peeks and designers photos and little biographies about them and stuff. So that's been really fun. So if you haven't followed it, go to Instagram and follow hashtag Needlework Expo, but also go to Needlework Expo and follow their page, and you'll get to see everything that way. But all the designers are showing sneak peeks and things that are coming out, so it's really exciting. So that's why I just wanted to talk about that, to clarify that those are two distinct things. The Nashville market is completely different than the Needlework Expo. They're two entirely different things. And I think that was it. Let's just look at my notes real quick. I know, and I think about when we're back in Nashville for 2022, can you imagine what a celebration that's going to be? Like how excited we're going to be able to be to see each other. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. Okay, so anyway, I am going to today finish my, basically I'm going to get everything ready that I need to get ready in order to do a mass email to all my shops. That way they can start taking pre-orders on Monday. So if you are on Instagram and you see my sneak peeks and you say, oh, I want that, if you do it today, the shop owners might not even know it exists at this point. So Monday, they will have all the information that they need, so you can call your LNS and pre-order things from them, and that's very helpful for them, so that they know what to order at the Nashville, or at the, see now I'm doing it, at the Needlework Expo. And then Wednesday is when I will be dropping the video of all the fully finished pieces, all the releases that I'm going to have at the Needlework Expo. So those are the two dates. Monday, you can start pre-ordering from your shops, and Wednesday, I will have the FlOSSTUBE special edition video showing all the new releases. Oh, and I don't remember when I talked about this, but somewhere, because I do a lot of live videos and I do a lot of things, I can't remember. I mentioned it somewhere that I was going to share this crab dip recipe. It was probably during Witch Paint Wednesday. I made for the Super Bowl. We like to make like a lot of munchy stuff. I know I mentioned that to you guys. But anyways, I made this crab dip that will knock your socks off. It is absolutely fabulous. And I actually bought the stuff to make it again this weekend because it's so good. So that will be on my blog. And I will have a link in the description box below so that you guys can check that out. Oh yeah, another fun thing. It's called the Moo the Merrier. So when you go to the Needlework Expo Instagram, you're gonna see this cow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what mine looks like. It's gonna be way cuter when I show you on Wednesday, because everything's cuter when it's fully finished and in the flesh rather than just a printed piece. But I want to show you the cute little logo. Isn't that cute? So it says the Moo the Merrier. So hopefully all the designers that are involved in this collaboration will have that little logo on their design as well. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it and explain what that's all about. So Bendy Stitchy, it was Michelle, it was her idea. I think she thought about it after Nashville in 2019. So no, I don't know what year I'm in anymore. I'm sorry. For 2020, after Nashville, she had this really great idea of doing a collaboration where all the designers create something in the same theme and in the same size possibly, but you know, there wasn't like all these restrictions on us as designers. She called it the Moo the Merrier, and if you wanted to participate, you could. And her thinking behind it was that if we were to have Nashville Market in 2021, it would be a way for the shop owners. It'd be like a little scavenger hunt kind of thing, you know, something fun for the shop owners to go, oh, did you design a Moo, you know, the Moo the Merrier? Are you involved in that collaboration? What did you design? You know, something to, and it's a good, you know, if a shop is new or a designer is new, it's a good conversation starter. So anyways, I thought it was cool. And it's funny because, oh, and the person that designed that logo is Aaron from Autumn Lane Stitchery. He was so sweet. He spent a lot of time. So he started a Facebook group that's for just like the designers so that we can communicate about those kind of things. And, you know, ask, you know, hey, he'll post a question like, hey, what kind of charting program or design program do you use? And it gets this conversation going, and people say, oh, I like this one because of this, or I like, you know, so we can help each other. It's a great idea. I'm so glad he did that. So anyway, I was on there. This was before the Nashville Market was canceled completely for 2021. And then we were on there, everyone was just chit-chatting about it. And someone said, so what are we going to do about the Moo the Merrier? And I'm reading that and I'm like, what is that? And so I was kind of confused because I didn't know about it. Because, you know, this is how Facebook goes. Y'all know. If you're not on there several times throughout the day, you know, your posts, they move further down in the line. So if you don't see it when it gets posted, a comment gets posted, or a post is posted, whatever, you know, it moves down the line. So you miss things. Well, evidently I missed this whole conversation about the Moo the Merrier. And so anyways, I read all the things about it and I said, hey, is it too late? Can I still get in it? Michelle was gracious and she said, yes, you can still get in it if you can get this thing done. Sulky was awesome, and you could get a thread pack, and I got the thread pack. Unfortunately, they weren't like colors that I designed with, so that was kind of a bummer. So I didn't use Sulky. I think all of mine are DMC though. I wanted to keep it simple. But the design, my stitch count is 60 by 60, and a lot of designers are kind of sticking with that size so that you could stitch several in a row, or, you know, they'd all be the same size. You could switch them out, whatever. But anyway, so when you go to Instagram and you look at the Needlework Expo pictures, you'll see the Moo the Merrier, and that's just, I wanted to give you the background story on that. Okay, oh my gosh, that was wordy. All right, questions. Cheryl asks, does punch needle have to be done on weaver's cloth, or can you do it on linen? I don't know. I've never tried it on anything else other than weaver's cloth. It's too funny though, because yesterday I did a live punch with me video for my Patreon, and that was one of the things I said that I want to do. I want to experiment with punch needle on different fabrics. I don't know. Why not try it? But I don't know offhand. Carol asked, do you sell your paintings? I do. I have some of my originals on my Etsy shop, and the reason I had that grin, smile, or whatever is because I have been wanting to put my originals and prints and new things on Etsy for a long time. I haven't had the time to do it. Once the expo is done and my Halloween line is done for my fabric company, I'm gonna take an afternoon or a day and just spend the day just putting new stuff on there. So it'll be late March, it'll be spring, late March, early April, somewhere in there I will start getting all my stuff on there. Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna start putting retired, like I want to retire patterns from like being a physical pattern and then only offer them as PDFs. I haven't done any of that yet. I'm only one person. I just can't do it all. All right, so Anne, she asked, do your cross stitch designs have a conversion to DMC? Not all of them do. I really try to do that, especially on my sampler books. I will put some links below in the description box of places you can go for those conversions. I have a conversion weeks to DMC. There's a couple of online. I know Stitches and Things have a classic Colorworks to DMC. 123 Stitch has some conversions. So it's something that I'm going to start doing. It's just something that if you buy one of my past patterns, it's not going to have that on there. But you can find that information if you Google it, and if you look at other shops. Shops a lot of times will have it because, you know, the 123 Stitch is actually not Classic Colorworks to DMC. It's a DMC to Classic Colorworks. But anyways, yeah, there's definitely information out there, and I do plan on starting to do that on all of my charts. Christina asked, can you share what Dixie Belle product you used on the galvanized heart for the You Are Worthy in my release video? I meant to bring it over here. Hold on one second. I'll grab it. Okay, Dixie Belle patina paint in the iron, and then you put that on fairly thick, and while it's still wet, you spray on the patina spray, and this is the green. So as you notice, mine was more rust than green, but there was some of the green kind of showing in there. So it, you know, that was corrugated, so it made it a little bit different than. I'm going to show you something that was very, very different. This is the bowl that I used when Kristen was here and we were doing that patina top on those bedside tables. So this cool pottery, look inside there. Isn't that cool? So that is because we were using this to clean our brushes off. So when I cleaned it out, obviously I didn't clean it out real good. And when it dried, it patinaed it. And so that's the kind of stuff that those two products will do. And I will put a link below so you can, well, actually, just Google it. You'll have to find a retail store near you that sells it. They only sell to mom and pop shops. Like, I can't carry them in my Etsy shop. You have to have a brick and mortar store in order to carry their products. So I order from somebody that has a store here in Michigan and they ship it to me. Okay, whips. I forgot to bring my cross stitch down, you guys. I will be honest, last week I did not keep up with my stitches. I did the week before, so I had the snowman done, his scarf is on, and I'm working on the house next to him. I'll insert a picture, but that's the best I can do. But I'm going to get back into the swing of things, you know, this coming week. I want to get it done. It's going to be so cute. So I got to work on that. As far as my artwork goes, I worked a little bit more on her. Last time you saw her, she didn't have any flowers. But that was from 2 weeks ago. I didn't paint on her at all last week because I was gone Monday and Tuesday. I worked on Wednesday, and when I'm gone, when I come home, the amount of messages and emails and things to catch up on, it'll blow your mind. And then Thursday we had the grandkids, and then we had Friday to work, and then today's Saturday. So I didn't have time to paint. And then this one, well, let me show you this one first. This is Bridget. Remember Bridget? This is my Irish Angel. So I didn't do Witch Paint Wednesday last week, or this past week. So this is actually from the week before. So I got the trees and some of the grass and the sky and that done. So yeah, still working on her. And then this we painted for CW Live. It's called Blessed Be the Mercy. No, Blessed Be the Merciful, for they shall know mercy. It's going to have scripture on it when we're done. I'm not happy with how this looks right now, but it's a start. It's just the first layer. So for our my next floss tube, you'll see that one all done, and it will look completely different because I was not happy with how that turned out. All right, that is it for whips. And then FFOs, all my FFOs are going to be shown in my new release video on Wednesday. But I do have 5 to share with you from people that sent theirs in, and I'm so excited to show you. First up, we have Donald Jones. I met Donald when I went to Craft Gallery, and he was stitching, at the time, he was stitching Newcastle Bouquet. Well, he has it finished. He stitched it on 40 count weeks straw with the called for colors, and it was obviously framed by Paul at the Craft Gallery. And they currently have it there at the Craft Gallery as a model for the shop. So if you live near there, you got to go check it out. It looks amazing. I love the way it's matted and framed. It looks really nice. Next we have Tammy Easterling. She stitched Winter Bouquet, which is a Patreon only. And I love how she finished that. That frame, oh, that's right up my alley. And then that blue and like tan cream colored ticking. I love that for the background. It's done very well. Then we have Patty McCarthy. Patty is in the Patreon, and this is one of the Patreon stitches. Oh my goodness, she did such a great job in that fabric. I don't know what that fabric is, but I absolutely love that. It looks like snow. Oh, so cute. And look at her stitches. Wow. Y'all are amazing. And then last we have Zydra. And I never know how to say your last name, sweetie. But she is on fire. This girl stitches a lot. And this is also another just Patreon only. This was the February Patreon, and she didn't have the colors that it called for, so she pulled her own colors for this. It's so pretty, so springy. I love it. Beautiful stitching. You all are amazing. Thank you so much for sending those in. I really appreciate it. So I guess I only had 4. My bad. I can't count. So if you are interested in having one of your Teresa Kogut finished designs shown on my FlOSSTUBE, just email me here at teresakogut3@gmail.com. All right, we're on to haul. So for haul, I bought some classic Colorworks. I have an order coming from them, but I know they're swamped, and I'm in the design mode right now, so I really needed some colors. So I got some beautiful classic Colorworks. Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me? Look how gorgeous those colors are. I mean, just those colors alone, you could make a sampler with it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I dropped one. Hayride. I love that. Hayride is beautiful. The variegation on that one's awesome. And because remember my last FlOSSTUBE video, I was talking about the difference between tin roof and gray, otherwise known as Confederate gray. Well, I didn't have any tin roof to compare it to, so I bought some tin roof. And I love it. It's a beautiful gray color. While I was there, I also purchased Weeks Dye Works 40 count Aztec Red. Oh, this is gorgeous too. Look at that red. Aztec Red. I love it. Then in the mail, I got R&R Winter Brew. Yep. From Cathy at the Inspired Needle. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is a big piece, 27 by 36. Be able to get a couple samplers out of that. Look at that. It'd be prettier if it was ironed, huh? You'd be able to see it better. Oh, it smells amazing too. Oh my goodness, it's just really, really pretty. And I got sticky board from Amazon because all the finishing. I got a bunch of frames from Hobby Lobby, but I'm not going to show you because you'll see them Wednesday because I'm using most of those to fully finish. I took all of my, hold on, let me turn that off. I took all of my stitch pieces that I was going to release, and you know, so I could make sure they were going to fit the frames in the things. Then I went crazy at, look at this bag. I went crazy at Joann restocking DMC. And so I was thinking, you know, why am I not getting DMC right from DMC wholesale? Why? Oh, and also at Joann, I bought a bunch of craft paint. This bag is, it's like, I had a really good shopping week. Not last week, but the week before. What was I saying? Let's just put it this way. It's easier for me to go into Joann and grab what I need or just restock than to place an order and not know if I'm going to get it in 3 weeks, 3 months, whatever. Like, I need to keep the ball rolling type of thing. So it's just easier for me to go buy it. Okay, where are we at? Okay, so something new in the Etsy shop. I got an email from Demdaco that those angel plaques that were so popular, I sold a ton of them through my Etsy shop. Well, they're not in my Etsy shop anymore, and I can't get them anymore. They emailed me and said these 2 products are being discontinued, and here's the quantities we had left, and they had like maybe 6 of those plaques left. So I said, okay, I want those 6. And then they have these art hearts, and they're discontinuing this, and they had, I think, like 130 of them. Well, I bought 20. I'm going to save probably 5 of them for grandkids. I have 2. Let me mix. I mean, I don't know how many more I'm going to have, so maybe I should save 7 of them. I'll save 7 of them, and the rest I'm putting in Etsy. But anyway, they're so cute. And this is my Angelic Vision angel, and it says peace on earth, and it's so pretty. So it has this ginormous, awesome, antique looking key, and it said, I didn't realize this, but I read the directions before I started filming. It has this cool tassel that you can hang it, like you can hang it and have the tassel like down here or up there, however you want to do it. And then this other little tag says art hearts on it. Well, this key fits into the back, and so it can now stand on a shelf. Is that cool or what? So the key has double duty. Very clever. All these years they've had this out. I did not realize that that key went into the back to make it a stand up. So those will be in the Etsy shop. And then I'm about done. Plans just to continue doing everything I'm doing, designing, sketching, stitching, all the things. I am going to start later this year when we get, so we have a big release March at the Needlework Expo, and then we're going to do another large release in May, the same weekend that Nashville was going to be. I don't know if other designers are doing it that way or not, but that's going to be another fairly large release, you know, 8 to 10 cross stitch and a, you know, handful of punch needle. Then after that, we're just going to have small releases. So after we get through the May release, I have this idea that I want to start doing. I wanted to do art journaling for so long, and I decided that I would like, you know how they say your faith journey? Well, this is going to be called faith journaling. And So basically it's combining art, journaling, and your faith journey. Anyway, it won't be on this channel. The videos and all of that will be on my art channel. I have another YouTube channel, just youtube.com/c/Teresa Kogut. And that's more my art channel. So anyway, that's something I want to do later this year, but you know, we'll see how things pan out because it's just so busy. Okay, the giveaway. Last week, again, I forgot to say the keyword. That was 2 weeks in a row, y'all. What is going on? So I'm going to give you the keyword first. The keyword is choices. Okay? That's your keyword. But before I show you the card and all that, we're going to talk about last week's giveaway. So last week's giveaway, basically I entered everybody because I didn't give you a keyword, and whoever wins gets to pick one of the 3 new releases that I had in February. So I was going to list them, but I can't even think of them right now. I know You Are Worthy, Our Humble Homestead. I don't remember the third one, but anyway, you can watch the video and figure it out. So anyway, so I'm going to insert the YouTube random comment picker here. All right, let's see who is this week's winner. The winner is Lady Legionnaire 13, and she said, so loved this video. All 3 of your patterns would be an honor to own. Just got all my items to begin punch needle. Much virtual hugs, Linda. Very cool. I'm excited you're going to start punch needle. I hope you love it. Thank you everyone for your wonderful comments, and I apologize for forgetting to say a keyword again for the 2nd week in a row. Congratulations, Linda. If you can just email me at teresakogut3@gmail.com and let me know which pattern you want, and I'll get that in the mail to you. So this week our card is this beautiful angel, and on the back it says, always have faith that the angels will guide you towards making the right choices. It reminds me of when the kids were getting like old enough to like go out and do stuff on their own, and we make good choices. I mean, really? If you make good choices, I mean, everything we do, we're making choices. We're making choices. I wonder how many choices we make throughout the day. What are we going to make for dinner? Are we going out to dinner? A million choices. Make good choices. Pretty basic. So anyway, yep, say choices in your comment and you will be entered to win one of these art hearts. So because the mail is still, for whatever reason, still really messed up, this is gonna be for USA only. Okay, if I go ahead and enter though, because if I draw your name and you live outside the US, you can pick a pattern and I can give you, you know, you can pick a PDF downloadable pattern from my Etsy shop. So go ahead and still enter, but it will just be something different. Okay guys, that's it. That is it. But you know what? I'm going to see you on Wednesday again to show you all the new releases, and I'm so excited. I have a lot of work ahead of me, so say a prayer. I get everything done. I really like, though, giving that definitive date because I know, oh my gosh, I have to have it done, and I will make it happen. If I'm up until midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, I don't care. Get it done. So anyway, thanks for joining me this week. Thank you for all your comments. Please, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell so you know when I have a new video, and share the video, like the video, and I love your comments. Keep them coming. All right. Until next time, create every day. Bye.
big baby, isn't he?
Cutie!
Yeah.
He's a looker.
I'm sure he does it somehow.
To some degree,
I'm curious
it's
as well.
a formula. You can't.
Also, you don't want to like because you're only getting so much work during that season. Because a lot of people aren't going to have someone come out during the winter time unless they really need it. Again.
The snow glows white on the mountain, my footprint to see.